Good afternoon, everybody. This is Lorraine, Alternative Homesteading. I have been very, very busy on this homestead, and this is Tina. She's stalking me. It's bad enough I have human stalkers, but I also have a rooster who stalks me. And these are my girls here having a good old time eating, and I have a visitor. Do you want to check out who my visitor is, folks? Let's see if I can find him up there. He was supposed to be here yesterday and he got a little bit lost. He is here with the infamous little fluffy white dog, Bella. Let's see what he's doing. If he's out, if he's in, maybe he's sleeping, maybe he's taking a nap. I don't know, I don't see him. Maybe he's wandering around the property. I don't know. I don't see either one of them. And a criminal just drove by. But I'm walking at the top of a hill here. This is where I live, folks. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Well, I'm not going to get the license plate there. Are you awake? Are you here, alive and kicking? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
What's that?
Introduce yourself.
Hi. I'm Superman. You can tell by my magnificent physique. Is this for your YouTube?
Yeah.
Hey. I'm real. And there's Bella.
This is Bella, the internet star. Say hi, Bella. Say hi. Tell everybody what you did today. Say, what did you do? Did you take a bath in the creek? Did you take a bath in the creek? And did you get to eat treats? Huh? That the perp sent with my usual Chewy auto shipment? That's right, folks.
What's that?
They sent me a bag, they have several bags of doggy treats.
Yes, which Bella very much liked.
And this is Jeff, the American guinea pig cash cow.
Indeed. Hello, everyone. Hello,
He finally
subscribers.
made it to Kentucky.
What's that?
What do you think of Kentucky so far?
It sucked when I first got here. It sucked for the 2 days I was here. It's great now.
Good,
Now
I'm
that
so glad to hear it.
Yeah, exactly.
And Bella's having a grand old time.
She is, but I was ready to go. The roads here are treacherous.
They're
Watch my
scary.
next video.
It's scary.
Yes, indeed.
It is. It's so scary. I mean, in 4 years, I have not ventured out in the rain or at night.
Yeah.
I only go out on the roads during the day. And
Yes,
actually, I haven't been almost anywhere.
And I don't blame you.
I have too much work here to do. So for me to go into town and back, literally I spend 2 hours of my day doing that. And then if I venture out like to Richmond or, somewhere else, we're talking I'll be gone for 4 hours. So I sent you an email about all those things.
And I now can get emails now that I found out the roam button. I did
The
not know my phone
roam.
had roaming.
Yes, I put roaming on my phone because the Verizon connections here used to be fabulous until they dropped Verizon as a partner carrier. So I have it on roaming, which is why I spend so much money on my phone service most of the time. But so everybody, this is why I haven't been posting a video in 2 days. I've had a visitor here today. I've had somebody helping me clean out my garage.
A very nice guy.
Very
Jesse.
nice guy, very nice guy. And, well, of course he's a nice guy. He's born in the month of July, like me, he's a Cancer.
My brother was a Cancer.
So, and where'd Bella go? Oh, here she is. Look at her. Bella, smile. Bella is always smiling. Are you always smiling? Yeah.
So, TIs can meet.
Yes.
TIs can unite.
Yes.
This is something I wanted to prove.
Yes.
We did not all have to be isolated. It helps
Yes.
if you have an RV.
Absolutely. And I've mentioned this to people before. I have invited so many people to come and visit, but I don't have a place for somebody to live. I mean, I've mentioned I have this building that is just not finished yet. But I have a lot of land, so if somebody has a vehicle or something, like Jeff is able to hook up to a water spout here. I have electricity in my garage that he can hook up to, but I don't have a place for somebody to live. So Jeff has a place to live.
I didn't see the inside, but somebody could
we're
technically
gonna
put
go.
a cot in
Yeah.
there. And
Well, I'll take you in there another time. I've got to unlock the building. I also want to clean it up in there, but it is a really nice size, and I intended to have somebody living up there. It's a really nice space. It's the perfect location because literally in the summertime it's so cool over there. Like here it's a little bit more open, so it gets more sun, but there it's like so perfect and it oversees the entire village. So like I really like that location, but getting people to work here is just a nightmare. And as a targeted person, you know, I have people slandering me in the community saying, "Well, don't work for her. She doesn't pay people. She's a bad person." And like I actually was told by somebody that worked here, he probably shouldn't have told me, but he said that, I'm not going to say his name, approached him and told him that I'm crazy. This is the narrative, that I'm crazy.
Right.
Don't work for her. She doesn't pay people.
yeah.
It's like, really? I'm the only one on the block that has a legal land survey because it costs thousands of dollars, but I paid for it. Nobody else has a legal land survey around here. So they're going to slander me in the communities to get people to either not work here, further slander me. You know how it works. This is how it works in communities. But I have a question for you. Maybe you can or can't answer it. Since you've been traveling,
Yes.
I mean, obviously you've had people following you around, but how has your physical assaults been since you're traveling?
Well, that's interesting because not as, like, a few times I've woken up with the vertigo and the ringing in the ears. But I have been sleeping later. But see, I'm also crossing time zones, so I don't quite know how to answer that just yet.
That's right.
So ask me again after I've been here for a few days on how that's working. Because I noticed that I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock this time, which would have been 4 o'clock my time.
Got you.
When I normally 3 or
Got
4 is
you,
when they like to wake me up, so I don't really know yet.
Okay.
And I notice I am dreaming more, disturbing dreams, but I am hitting REM sleep.
Well, that's good.
Yes. But the vertigo hasn't been as bad. So I am going to say, I'm going to say it has been slightly better.
Slightly better.
Overall, it has been slightly
They haven't locked onto you yet because you've been moving around.
There you go.
That's probably
But see,
it.
they've also trained me over a couple of years' time.
True.
And so I think my body is now just used to waking up early in the morning, so it's hard to tell the difference. I have not so that's the final answer. I have not completely escaped the vertigo or the ringing in the ears, but it has been a lot less. So try mobile.
Okay, that's really interesting that you say that because I've mentioned this before, that when I first moved here, I was actually living in my car right here on this driveway for 6 weeks. And during the move, I noticed while I was in we rented an RV with all my rescue cats. I remember the first night I was sleeping in there, I had no tinnitus.
Oh.
I remember distinctly that I had, there was no tinnitus. I said, wow, I wonder if it's going to stop now. When I slept in my car, I had no tinnitus. My hair grew back. My skin was beautiful. My weight was like perfect, you know. I had tons of energy. As soon as I moved into my house down there when it was delivered, literally within months, my hair started falling out. My sleep was off. I was waking up with headaches, very bad. And I don't have headaches. I've never had headaches in my life, you know. So I just started having headaches, and everything changed. So they would probably set up my house and locked into me there. compared to my car. They're probably waiting.
So the moral is it takes them time.
It takes them a little time to set up.
And I was not getting it at all when I moved to Crescent City, but after being on the boat for a little while, then it started
up again. So there seems to be a pattern here, and I've heard this from other people too. So
the mobile life might be a good try for those who can, you know.
That's a good point.
Being able to work at home would be, if I could
yes,
work from
if you
here,
could work,
I would love
that would be great.
Don't know what I would do.
That would be, you know, there are other RV communities that actually do that. They work on the road.
Yes.
And they, I guess wherever they go to the big cities or whatever, and they'll get a job for a month as a whatever.
I'm considering trying to go as a host because they hire camp hosts.
Yes.
And I have hotel experience.
That's great, yeah.
Unfortunately, since my targeting, I have no references.
Yeah.
So that makes it
it makes
hard.
it very difficult.
What's she doing?
She's probably, they're the guineas and the chickens are down there. Let's see. Oh yeah, the guineas are right here.
So she's not in the, is she in trouble or?
No, she's fine.
Barking, okay. She was doing this on your country roads. She was just barking at nothing. I think she was freaked out because the roads were pencil thin. I think she was.
Well, she might have sensed the negative energy around here.
Well, I was thinking that she might have sensed that I was freaked out on the roads.
Oh, that's probably it.
Gosh, look at them. So Bella, you're being loud.
Say hi. Yeah, say hi, Bella. So I don't have the best, you see how blurry it is?
Yes.
Because the criminals scratched my camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's better than nothing. So.
Okay, my eyes are blurry. I still haven't slept in a long time.
I know. I'm exhausted myself. So these are the guineas over here. I've been burning garbage over here, guys. And Jeff showed up this afternoon. Actually, when you showed up, I'm thinking, who the hell is that?
I noticed the way you talked to me, and I thought she thinks I'm a perp. Because
I didn't know who you were.
We came down the mountain.
I got so scared.
What happened? I know I'm usually had a hat on.
You usually have a hat on.
Because I'm in the cold weather and I'm in the warm weather. But Bella ran down that hill to go see her guineas, and I had to come tumbling after. So that's why we didn't go to your door. I was keeping her out of trouble.
I heard all the chicken cackling, and I go out and I see this guy, and I'm telling you, you were the last person I thought was going to be there. I thought it was the driver that dropped off the,
right. And I was
the
just
guy this
wandering
morning.
Around. And so I want to get your permission. You said yes, but for my next video, I want to film all your houses. Is that okay? Or do you want me to not do that?
I think it's okay, but you just don't give out my address. And
I will
stuff
not
like
give out the address. I won't film you.
Yeah.
But this is such a neat village.
It's
I want to
cute.
do a walk.
Oh, sorry, Bella.
I don't think anybody in any of your audience actually has done a walk.
No, they haven't, because I have that cyber stalker, and what he did was he was able to glean from what I've shown already my exact location, and he did a Google map.
I see.
And he actually posted my exact location.
Maybe it's not a good idea
video.
if I do that then.
Well, we can possibly edit some things out, and
But, I was hoping to just show people how it's a village, but
yeah,
I don't really want to be responsible for bringing trouble here, so maybe I shouldn't do that.
Well, it might be nice, because I really do want to show other targeted folks, because I would love to do this, and I mentioned this to Pam and Karen
Goldberg, right?
Yes. Several months ago, I said, listen, the weather is going to be beautiful. I would love to have a meeting here. I've got this gorgeous property. I could set up tables here. We can have food.
Where would she put her? She lives in an RV. Where would she put her RV?
Well, I could have another RV here. We could have RVs everywhere. And in fact, I could put another RV down here.
Sure.
There's no water hookup there. I mean, my other water hookup is down there, but somebody can park here. When the former owner was here, he had tours, and he would have hundreds of people here sometimes over a weekend. And he literally made this a parking lot for vehicles. So there were lots of cars here. Of course, you never know when it's going to rain here. It's going to be horrible, because when it rains here, it gets really bad. But
how bad?
Well, it gets very wet and soggy for about 24 hours. And then what happens is the sun comes out and it all dries up, because I showed you the little creeks that are all around the buildings and the property. So what happens is when when you live in the middle of a forest and I mean, you have hills like this. I literally have a mountain behind my property. What happens to the water when it rains? The water comes down.
Like a waterfall.
Yeah, it comes down here and it absorbs in the water here. I mean, I do have a well down here, so everything trickles down here.
So that vehicle could possibly get stuck here, you think?
No, it wouldn't be that bad. Oops, I got a bug on me. Ooh.
Yeah, they're all over.
That's because I've been, walking in the woods and stuff and picking up wood, so I've got to be careful. I haven't sprayed myself this morning, but no, so there's a lot of rock. That's why I have a hard time gardening in certain places. There's a lot of rock in this soil, but it does get wet. I mean, you could see there's rock everywhere. But it's probably best to move like a little bit further up.
I will. As we said, I'm going to change the facing so I can hook up my water hose.
So, folks, this is Jeff, the American guinea pig cash cow. He is in rural Kentucky visiting me, Lorraine, Alternative Homesteading, with the internet star Bella, who's making waves here amongst the chickens and the cats and the guineas. And the guineas are kind of here, like they're not sure if Bella's like an okay kind of thing yet. They're not sure yet. So what do you think about the guineas, Bella? You okay with them?
I like them.
And I didn't realize that Bella has blonde eyelashes. There she goes. Look.
She's just playing.
The guineas are like, wait a minute. Yeah. That Bella just sideswiped us, right?
She just likes to see him run. She does
yeah,
that to the birds.
It's fun.
She likes to see him
it's
fly.
Fun.
It's a game.
You have fun, Bella?
It's like playing, aren't you, honey?
It's like chasing a ball. But anyway, we're going to sign off for now, and I'm sure we'll have more. I've got a low battery coming on here.
Y'all know where I am.
If anybody needs to contact Jeff, he's here in Kentucky.
That's right.